We acquired PAE in 2016. PAE is a diversified government contractor. They provide a large variety of services to the government globally.
Johnson Space Center is an example of a project that has been tremendous for us to be a part of, which is very critical to the space program of the United States. Another program, the U.S. government needed a partner to help them solve the Ebola crisis in Liberia. Our dedication to the customer goes to the farthest ends, and we will do whatever it takes to ensure the government's supported.
And not every company can do that, and this company's been really doing it successfully for many decades. We knew we could transform the business, but we didn't underwrite a lot of O, and ultimately we were able to generate significantly more O than we thought. And we saw a real opportunity from an M&A perspective and an organic perspective. Good management team, incredibly solid downside protection, a diversified portfolio of contracts, really sticky, great cash flow business.
We knew that this deal was in a tough spot. The buyer had tried to take advantage of the seller, and that did not go over well.
We got the call that basically said, if you guys can deliver in 2 weeks, we'll give you exclusivity. The capital markets were closed, it was over the holidays, going to the IC on Christmas every single day.
We bought this business a good turn and a half, maybe 2 turns less than where the market is.
The diligence process really helped us establish a level of trust between the Platinum deal team and the Platinum Ops team in PAE.
Whereas other private equity firms might be looking at the strategy and not really delving into what's happening, Platinum peels back the cover, sees where there's opportunities for improvement.
The perception of the government services business, because there's so many contracts that are cost reimbursable, that there's not a lot of room to actually drive enterprise value in the business. 2 items that set PAE apart. The first one was our ability to drive over $110 million of working capital. The second piece was really the restructuring. Because the business was a culmination of many acquisitions, it had silos. We were able to break down those silos and really get people focused on the customer. And that drove a more effective funnel and a more effective win percent.
We did see operational improvement. We were able to get after it quickly. We brought in 2 new business unit leaders, very senior, very commercially savvy, and really focused them on driving top-line growth. And I think this is a great example of entering a new space with our playbook, our strategy, and our hands-on approach, and really, frankly, has a pretty patriotic mission, which is to protect our country and our national interests around the world.
When this first started with just the core PAE company, $600 million of revenue, and look where we are today at $2.7 billion.
We're able to identify work where we're capable of winning and getting those bids out in the marketplace for award. The numbers are staggering. We usually submitted about $5 billion of proposals a year. In 2020, we're looking at 12 to 15 billion.
The PAE transaction is a great case study for Platinum. It was a deal that was done in market dislocation. It was a transaction that we used our own financing resources to close. It was a deal that we returned our equity very quickly. It was a business that our ops team generated a significant amount of operational improvement for the company.
We were successful exiting the business ultimately at a multiple that's greater and more in line with the market than what we acquired the business for.